9 experienced hikers, 1 planned route, and a decision to keep going. This wasn't a mystery. It was a warning. And the warning didn't come suddenly. It repeated. February 1959, northern Ural Mountains, deep winter, hostile terrains. This group wasn't reckless. They were trained, disciplined, prepared. They had crossed harsher terrain before. They had survived worse conditions, which is exactly why they didn't turn back. The first signal was subtle. Wind speeds increased. Visibility dropped. Progress slowed. Nothing dramatic. Nothing cinematic. Just friction. They noticed it. They logged it. They adjusted. And they continued. Experienced people don't panic. They adapt. And that's the danger when you survive a warning once. It stops feeling like a warning. The weather worsened gradually. Temperatures fell faster than expected. Navigation became uncertain. Still, no single moment screamed stop. Warnings rarely scream. They whisper. At some point, the terrain changed. The slope became exposed. Shelter options narrowed. This was the second signal. More obvious. More dangerous. Still familiar. They debated. They compromised. They pitched the tent anyway. Not because it was safe, but because turning back felt worse. This is where expeditions fail. Not at the storm. Not at the collapse, but at the compromise. Compromise feels rational until it isn't. That night, something happened. What exactly doesn't matter. What matters is the response. They cut their way out to the tent, not through the entrance, through the fabric. They left equipment behind. Boots, coats, supplies. They didn't regroup. They didn't return. They moved downhill. This wasn't chaos. This was urgency. Urgency created separation. Separation created weakness. Weakness finished the pattern. One by one, they disappeared into the dark. Days later, search teams arrived. The scene didn't make sense. And that's what people focused on. Unusual injuries, contradictory positions, missing explanations. But the real pattern was already complete, long before the night. The real question isn't what killed them. The real question is, why didn't they stop earlier? Because the warning didn't look dangerous enough. Because it looked familiar. Humans don't ignore danger. They ignore repetition. We notice patterns, then we normalize them. The first warning scares us. The second feels manageable. The third feels routine. Until it isn't. This expedition didn't fail because of mystery. It failed because of structure. The same structure we see again and again. Different terrain, different century. Same outcome. Storms, zones, oceans, skies. The signal appears. The signal repeats. The signal repeats. Then comes the question. Too late. History doesn't repeat by accident. It repeats because warnings are familiar. And familiar things don't feel urgent. In the next episode, we won't look at people who continued. We'll look at places where continuation is forbidden. Places where the warning isn't subtle, it's enforced. Some warnings whisper, others draw boundaries. We're not here to claim belief. We're here to notice structure.